he went to worship the angel said, "No, I'm a certain fellow brother like you." So you have proof that you don't bow to everyone. And then what he said, "Oh hell," and they came down, and they came and held him by his feet and worshipped him. He got the ultimate. He got the ultimate crown. Everything was given back to him for what he had done. He accomplished it, and it speaks about what it says that Salakia, if I'm in the same, if I remember, it was a verse that just came in my head, but it fell back out. Salakia. I'm trying to quote it. I can't even quote it right now. Salakia. It's just, oh man, so much running through my head, and I'm like, wow. It's nothing. It was no man like this man, right? And we read that, right? All hell, they all worship when you read the story, the Mary Magdalene. Salakia. Let me go back up again. Salakia. Right. When you read the story, when you read this chapter, it goes into the women, the two women. They worshiped Yahawashi. They fell to his feet. All right. We're not gonna go into. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just trying to go to my. Just trying to do my part, because I'm being fed too at the same time. But it's just so beautiful that, Yahawashi Passover wasn't a whole big gathering. It's so many subjects within this subject. It's just so much. And, I watched a little bit of the brother video, and I watched Apostle Kabar video, a little bit of it. And I said, man, you can't, you don't want to hear about General Yohana and his big, but it has to be, these subjects have to be spoken about so we can edify the church. Remember, Yahawashi was turned in by his own people. They turned him into the governor of Pontius Pilate, Governor Pontius Pilate. They turned him into him, and they beat him, and then they crucified him. Okay, remember that. These things gonna happen to us. This is what's coming. All right, and it says right here, Salakia. All these things. It's a batch of people out here right now. That's getting this 501c3 charter. They're getting paid, and do you see how they look? I was looking at this video. I said, man, it's so. This is worse. Hey, and they get that filthy lucre. They getting that money, man. The disciples didn't get no money back then, and the apostles didn't get. I don't see them with no bread. I don't see nobody with no massive. People got regular vehicles, and you get certain things, but that's it. We ain't living a life in a big, and that's why it was so beautiful when Apostle Tahar broke it down into little segments. Of you have your Passover over here, you have your batch of Passover over here, and then when we come together, we be on the altar and we preach the word. Okay, so it's a solemn, it's a serious solemnity, it's serious. The apostles got they Passover, and certain brothers got their Passover here, but we ain't all together. And I do Bashim Shah for that, because for me too, because I remember when I watched the apostles, all of the Passover they did have together, it was like bringing the in the Passover like that, demons come too, because anybody could be in there, like that gathering, everybody come, we come together. You can't bring everybody in there. Motherfucker come with shaved faces, smooth butt cheek faces. Right? You don't know if they, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Everybody, they trying to get that money. No, this ain't that type of gathering. Remember when during the time of Exodus with Moses, that Passover they had to put blood on the door. And Yahawashi's Passover, they had the wine, the unleavened bread, and the lamb, and he said he explained all these things to them, what these things are, what they represent. And right after that, what happened? The lamb, which is Yahawashi, was crucified, sacrificed. There's so much to this, man. All right, so all right. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 8. Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet. For in that he put all in subjection under him, he left nothing that is not put under him. But now we see not yet all things put under him. We don't, just right now, this is the last go around of what's going to be put under him. This is already played out. He said it back then. All hell, all power was. That's what the scripture said. That's what the scripture said. It said all power is given unto him. Salakia. This is everything's Yahawashi's now, and he's going to give. He's going to share the wealth with those that stand stiffly for him. You know. Salakia. I'll just think about the king, man. I'm so happy that from what I've learned about these scriptures, man, that the Yahawashi Shah, because who would have knew that this Bible was the way it is? You know? I'm so happy for coming back into the fold. You know, the Lord Yahawashi Shah give him mercy. You know, and knowing I'm, the only for a perfect man to come down through that perfect, become that perfect sacrifice, that we gonna have dominion over everything, and we don't want to be a Judas Iscariot. We don't want to be General Haina. We don't want to be AKA the comforter, the comfy character. We don't want to get sold. We don't want to be sold. We don't want to sell out. We're about to have everything if we get to the end of this. All right, so it says in I'm not gonna go up there. I'm just gonna go right here. I'm just going to Matthew chapter 28, just dropping down. Matthew chapter 28, verse 17. And when they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. All right, and there's a lot of individuals going to doubt this. Oh, I ain't found any. Because then, you go back, you think about it. I remember one individual when we was into a location, and we had to walk up a hill, and and yeah, I come 3 hours away. I come 3 hours away to get to do the will of Yahawashi Shah, and this individual just took the train there. We walking up the hill, and so he's like, "Man, we gotta walk all the way up over here." I started laughing. So he gonna say, "Why you laughing?" I don't know, but right now the individual is not around. I don't know. I pray for the guy, but still to this day, you hear things, but you gotta hope and pray that the Yahawashi Shah don't take you back to the outer darkness, and the darkness is real. See, we in we in America, and we know America is the dark side, right, of wickedness, right? It's the ultimate wickedness. But then there's the mental darkness that you go back and you start doing the shit of this world. And we don't want that. No. It's lucky, right? He said, Man, Salaki Kasadim, Dawari Yabashim Shah. Um, and when they saw him, they worshiped him, but some doubted. And that would just led me up to that part because there was a doubt. You know, oh, it's just so many scriptures running through my head. I can't even narrow it down. It said, "Follow me." Yahawashi said, "Follow me." And in this dynamic that the apostles, man, I really sincerely, that these are the men to follow to Yahweh Shemal Shah. They guiding us to Yahweh Shemal Shah. All right, So just throwing that out there too. Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahawashi came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. That's because what he did. This is after the fact, man. That he risen up. If you read the story, the situation, the Yahawashi, the angel came and said, "Oh, Yahawashi is over there. He's already the dead." If you go into the dead people, when he got put the dead people came out the grave simultaneously. So much things happened at that same time. It was a lot of simultaneous things happening. Lightning, earthquakes, risen people get risen from the dead. It makes sense. They came out with their regular stuff on. Like, oh man, I was watching this other movie I was just watching. I don't know what the hell the damn movie, but I know something happened when people got risen from the dead, but they've been dead for so long, and they came up from the same way how they was when they went down. So this is beautiful, man. Their people, they know that this society knows. See, that's why they trying to do it their way, but they don't think they can't control the spirit. But Yahweh Shemar Shaka dominion over everything. So it's just so much. I'm all over the place, Salaki. But let me read this again. Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Yahawashi came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. All right? Just to read this next verse right here, because I was reading this too, and I want to read it anyway, because this is what's happening. We the forerunners too for Yahawashi. We setting the way too for Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, it says, go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father Yahawah, Yahawah, and the Son Yahawashi, and the Holy Spirit, the Lashawan Kodash. Okay, that's what we doing. We doing this. We baptizing too, and how we going the highways and the byways, and we put that living water out there. The King is coming. The King is coming. This is what we doing. How about Shemel Shah he's come back with his numerous armies. And he's come back to get the whole for elect of our. We baptize it. That water hit me. The spiritual water was these scriptures. So there's. So I just think that just came across. I was just, like I said, I was reading some verse. I wake up and I hear verses and I listen to videos and I did. And you can't watch everything. You got to pause it. You'll hear something, and I was watching the Apostle Gabar, and he said, "Oh, this brother put this video." So I had to go watch a little bit of that video, and I was, "Oh man," and then led me to doing this sit down, do the spirit. So I probably done missed a few things I wanted to bring out, but I can't remember. it just the flow, man. I'm just thinking. I'm so excited just knowing. I'd rather Zah one of those men that whatever he got planned for me, that I accomplished what Yahawashi accomplished. You know. So with that, Salaki, if I ramble too much, hope I put out some points. This all prayers and honor and glory go to Yahawashi Yahawashi Hashem Hakwadash, the Wadi Yahawashi Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who deserve double honors, rightfully so. And shalom to the Akim. Shalom.